Good afternoon, my name is Alexander with People's Choice Roofing. Today we're doing a repair test for Donna Hanley. This is for Farmers Insurance. It is February 2nd, sorry, about 6 o'clock. It's about 60 degrees outside. This is going to be the damaged shingle that we are attempting to repair, but I do want to give a quick scan to the roof so that you can see some of the other damage area. This roof is covered with this damage. There's damage all over, missing shingles as you can see over here by the ridge as well. The adjuster is trying to give about $2,000 for this repair. It's really not viable, and we also want to show you what happens when you attempt to repair a roof that is at this state. Now, starting off, we're going to be using an all-state approved roof snake, a shingle hammer, and a nail remover. The first step of this process is going to be removing the sealant on the shingles around the area, our work area, so we can make sure that we can go ahead and get this off without any extra damage. I'll do it as carefully as I can, okay? So we'll start with that, and then we'll give you a quick overview to how these shingles look before we get started. So very easily, sealant is coming off. Looks like this is our work area, these three, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So the top row, and these three, so bam. Okay. All right, as you can see, the sealant came off very easily, almost no effort used. Now we're gonna do a quick overview so you guys can see the state of the shingles before we begin removing the nails. Now, this is our work area right here, right? So we'll start over on this here. You can see the damage on the top. This is a wind damage. This is what happens when a shingle fails and begins to flap in the wind. And then as we remove the nails, sadly what happens with the shingle that's kind of just gotten old and gotten to that age, it actually begins to get damaged just from removing nails. Now, if that happens, we cannot continue to do a full repair, as it will just cause more damage around the shingle and around the work area, as we've seen many, many times, which is just going to cause the leak that was here to now be in the surrounding area. So we'll start off by attempting to remove the nail. We'll start in the upper left, and then I'll show you again an overview after each removal. If our camera does die, we will move to a second one, or backup. I will freeze and we will just swap. So I have one continuous video for you. So it looks like we got one nail here. It's a good spot. Now, if she could zoom in, I'm not sure, but you're gonna see granules most likely begin to, and as you can hear them now, you can hear them running down the roof, right? This is gonna keep happening as we move through this process. So first one removed, first nail removed. Now, quick overview of the shingle after just removing one nail, and I can already see it now. So get up close here. You can see the obvious gash that is now pretty much in the very top of the shingle. We start over here on this left side, moving over. You can see kind of there deep at the top, all the way over here, real deep. So you have a whole line now here at the top of the shingle that was not there before we got started. This is going to happen the whole time. Moving to the next shingle. Second one. Again, we'll be trying to remove the nail as carefully as possible. Looks like we have one nail here. Again, listen for these granules. Okay, second nail removed. Again, we're gonna do a quick overview. I'll move as fast as I can here. Moving to our second shingle now. Again, if you look real close, starting up in this corner, you see a deep gash that has now appeared at the top of the shingle. This was not here before we started. This is only from removing the shingle. You can see it all the way across here, and it will continue to get worse as we go. See, our first one is getting worse here. All right, moving to our next one. Go to the third shingle, top row. Listen again, listen for our granules. We have two nails here. one. Okay, 2 nails now. All right, another overview. That was the last one on our top row. We'll be moving to our bottom or next row next, but as you can see, again, this one is not as bad as the first 2, but when we're finished, it will be getting worse. So you can see right here, the gash that's pretty much at the top of the shingle, all the way across. Not as bad on this side. You got a little bit on that side over there, but not too bad. Okay, all right. Moving to the next row. Here we are. All right, again, listen for our granules. Keep dropping. We got 2 nails here. Down the next nail. Okay, 2 nails down. Again, same situation. We're gonna take a look here. Quick overview at the shingle. This one is pretty obvious there. You can see there that we're having lot of granule loss coming off towards the top of the shingle, real bad up here. You can just see where the granules are coming off. This is just from us hitting the hammer, removing the nail. Simply doing that. On to our next one. Couple more. Stick with me. All right, here we go. 1 nail here. Real quick. Okay. Next nail removed. Again, quick overview. Take a look here. We're on our second one. And again, okay, first one, second one. Okay, again, you can see the crack, the line that's appearing here. You can see towards the middle of the shingle, all the way to the top left, starts in the top left of this shingle and moves all the way down to the bottom right, towards the middle. See that? Okay, on to our next one. Got 1 nail here. Listen again for the granules. Tricky one here. There we are. Got it off. All right, second to last. We have 1 more after this, and then we should be able to get our shingle out. Quick overview here. Now, this one, again, you can see it right here. I can see the granule loss right there. And it starts right when you take the nail out, but as you continue to go, it gets worse. So when we go and do like an overview of the very first nail that we took out, it's very obvious. And it's just showing banging on this shingle just honestly hurts it. It's not holding the granules anymore. It's just too old. That's why a repair is just not a viable option. And this is now our last shingle here. Our last nail. Please remember, we have to reinstall all of these nails. So after banging on it all these times, we're gonna have to reinstall all those nails and hit it again, creating even more granule loss. So final nail out. And then once again, quick overview, you can see here the line that's appeared at the top of the shingle. Okay, this is granule loss. This is what happens when the shingle is not able to be repaired. Okay, quick overview before we even take the shingle out. You can see the lines appearing here. This is halfway through. We're going to continue now, remove the shingle, get our new shingle back in, get our nails back in, and unfortunately, it's probably going to get a little worse. So we got to unseal these right here. And Seal our bottom row real quick. Okay. Looks like we missed a nail here. So we still got another one we got to take out on this side. Go ahead and find it real quick. It looks like it's a little bit high. Sometimes that happens. Yep, here it is. Okay. All right. Sorry. Sorry about that. Phone died as we said, but it's perfect timing. Just took our shingle out. We're gonna go ahead and get our new shingle in, replace our nails, give you a final overview of what this repair looks like, and kind of just do our closing. So I'm gonna slide this back up in there. Sadly, we could not get a match at this time as the color is out of stock with our supplier. So we're gonna use our roof snake to go and replace these nails so that we do not need to lift up the shingle any higher than need be. That's what this tool is for. So we'll get some nails back in here. Slide it right under there. You can hear the granules flying down this roof as we do this. To our next. Third. Okay, onto our top row. We're just returning these nails back into the roof using our roof snake. We'll just do 2 more. Last one. And you can just hear all those granules coming down. So we're gonna do a quick overview of our final product. Now, Farmers has requested a repair on each of these shingles. As you can see, the roof covered with this type of damage. We do not believe this is a viable option. As you can see, just from replacing this one tab, we have one damaged tab is now 1, 2, 3, very obvious here, 4, all the way across, up here, 5, 6, from 1 damaged tab to 7 damaged tabs, from 1 damaged shingle to what is now affecting 4 damaged shingles. So a repair on this roof, we're gonna have to say this is a failed repair test. Thank you for your time, and we appreciate you at Farmers. Hopefully you can get back to us soon.